when we get the resin, let's. You see those samples over there? It'll have a sheen on it.
Right.
Have a sheen.
Yeah, we'll look pretty good. We'll look polished. And it's not, it doesn't dry times today. It's not going to be done right now. It's not going to be done now. So hit that a couple of times more than we'll do. But also, it's a positive color with the garden.
Hi, I'm Mike Price, president of PolishedCrete, and today we're in downtown San Jose at the Blanco Square Events Center. This space is very unique. It's over 100 years old, and we took what used to be a garage / warehouse shop floor and are in the process of turning it into something beautiful. The concrete itself was over 100 years old, and we put a nice grind on the surface, did some patching, filled in some of the large cracks, replaced some concrete locations, and then went at it with our SACE grinders and started just taking the surface down. Midway through that process, we had a nice dye, and in this case it's an espresso dye, which lends a beautiful rich cigar tone, or a kind of a bourbon flavor to the floor, if you will, which will go really nice with a lot of the antiquated timber in here and the old brick walls, etc. So I think what we're going to do next is take you on a little walk through the space and kind of point out some of the nuance and some of the tricks to the trade that lend to a beautiful dyed and polished concrete floor at the end of the day. So let's go. And here we are at this end of the shop floor, and this is really where we're going to show you the raw concrete and what the patches look like in comparison to the older concrete and the stain and the dye. So let's take a peek at that. This is a patch, and this is the old concrete, and we flow right into the stain and dyed concrete. Now, patches are typically a different matrix of cement, and so new areas a lot of times don't look like the old areas when we go in and grind and reveal the surface. So when you grind and polish, you kind of reveal the rock formations that are in the old slab and the new slab together. So you can see this transitions here from large rock into smaller rock tips and sand tips that are on the surface. And it transitions right into the area that's been dyed, and this area still needs to receive dye. So you get a really good idea of the penetration of the color and the saturation of the dye, and it's not going to look like this at the end of the day when we're done. In a few more steps, it's going to look beautiful with a nice sheen and a deep, rich flavor. But this area still needs to be dyed, so we have to do that, and then we'll go ahead and come back and put the final polish and burnish and guard applications on.
Okay, but I'm trying to work it for you so you don't have to do anything like all their foods that they're going to do.